Hello sweeties! So it's the 2nd of Feb 2020 and already the year is hitting us over the head. We've got viruses and Brexit and the fabulous Donald Trump show. One guy I know says he's stocking up on ammunition and dog food. You know, basic essentials for the average nutcase. This is where we unearth our own power and start using it for something positive. Pay very close attention to your thoughts. Every negative thought needs to be replaced by something good. So if you find yourself thinking, the world's gone to hell, change that to, I am powerful and successful and happy. Give it a bash. Thanks for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Don't forget to subscribe, it's free, and press the bell thing, you'll be sent reminders. That's enough of that, let's get to the stars. Aquarius, my little spaniel. Are you staring in bewilderment at a world that's gone completely mad? Don't fret. It's true, there are delays and complications, but most of them have nothing to do with you, strangely. But still, they'll affect your progress. Or will they? It depends how you look at it. You could use this time to work on new ideas or old forgotten plans, and even more interesting, your spiritual side is pounding on the door asking you to rethink your beliefs. This is the perfect time. What you believe determines what you expect, which creates your personal reality. So stop pretending you can't hear a thing and prepare for a new life. Say yes to travel, learning, teaching, maybe even writing, and definitely say yes to a new love. What's the worst that can happen? You'll have an adventure. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little watermelon, put all that guilt away. For once, you've chosen the perfect time to focus all your energies on yourself. There are so many changes happening that if you don't calm your nerves, you're going to completely lose the plot. Mostly, this is about your unfinished past anyway, coming back for a recount. Stand back a little. Ask yourself how important any of this stuff is, and then look for new ways to protect yourself from the world's bullshit. You know, if you ever need to be frightened, you just have to turn on the TV. There's always someone with dire messages about the end of the world. So wrap yourself in a huge, friendly white light and send out a few happy messages. Opportunities and offers are coming your way. Sift through them one at a time. Let yourself succeed. There's no rush. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little skyrocket. Are the money dramas still hanging around your neck like a large albatross? How about leaving those where they are and shifting your attention for a while? Right now, you're at your most innovative, which means you're fabulously creative, but battling to stay grounded enough to get it done. Tackle the little problems first before branching into the bigger stuff. But understand that creative risks have just as much chance of success as failure, more actually. And don't worry about all those people who are pushing your buttons. You can deal with them later. For now, accept all the invitations. This is a madly social week getting you out there. If you use your energy properly, as in with enthusiasm, you'll meet exactly the kind of people you need to take you to the next step. Watch your health though, and get some rest for goodness sake. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little fruit basket. You need some actual balance if you're hoping to get your life back on track. Try standing on one leg for as long as you can. Honestly, it helps reconnect the midline and hopefully teaches you to be a little less extreme at the same time. You know, we live in hope. You'll need some real flexibility to cope with the sudden moves or the journeys that throw your diary right out of the window. Mostly, you'll just have to accept that whatever happens this week can't be measured or calculated or planned. It just has to be lived through. And secondly, you'll need to ask for help, which won't be nearly as difficult as it sounds. You actually have a much bigger network than you know. In short then, career and money stay more or less the same, plodding on slowly, even though it may not look that way. And love is about new friendships. Let yourself be taken care of, for once. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little cucumber sandwich, this is excellent. Long-term ambitions are slowly moving into place. Don't even think about stopping now. It's the final stretch that always seems the longest. Meanwhile, You're caught in one of those never-ending cycles that goes, things aren't how they're supposed to be, but I don't know how to change them. And yet, every single day, without realizing it, you're moving closer to your goals. So keep going. The real trick is to make sure that you know what those goals are and to keep your motives pure. No one must be hurt or damaged on your journey to success. That's important. Love's a little weird. You're wondering why no one wants the same things you do. Don't worry about that. It's actually not a requirement for true love, which is incidentally never too far away if you're keen. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my little hedgehog. No one is suggesting you give up your freedom. But the fact is, freedom has come to mean something new for you. Isn't that exciting? Suddenly, love is about walking with someone instead of fretting endlessly about who's in charge. Who cares? No one. And since you're suddenly so popular, you'll have queues of admirers to choose from anyway. If you haven't seen them yet, it's because you're still locked in the bathroom waiting to be discovered, you idiot. And I hate to tell you this, but that's not how the world works. So get gorgeous and get out there. The planets are forcing you to grow up and take your power. Yes, it's a weird time for everyone, but especially for you. You're discovering that power isn't about controlling people. It's about helping them be the best they can be. Sounds nauseating, feels fabulous. Take your time with this. It's not an easy one. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little cupcake. What does it really mean to become a better person? Tell the truth now. Are you making all this effort to impress someone else or to transform yourself into the powerhouse you want to be? It's a tough one. And sure, if you really want to, go ahead and squeeze yourself into someone else's fantasy if you must. But don't expect the resulting miracles to last any longer than a week, max. And then, when you finish playing hero, you can get back to fixing your finances, expanding your career, and following those fabulous instincts. Admit it, you know perfectly well what you need to do. Take it slowly. Don't make any big decisions when you're either drunk or madly in love, because they'll be bad ones. The idea here is to preserve your wealth and then grow it, and that takes thought. Remember, thought. That's it for Leo. Virgo, my little strawberry pancake. How about making happiness your goal for now? And you're thinking that sounds cutesy and nauseating, but you're not looking at it the right way. Of course, it definitely won't be possible if you're going to be just driven by results. Because if that's the case, you wouldn't recognize happiness if it smacked you in the face. So this week, make a point of finding joy and gratitude in all the little tiny things. Not that there aren't any big things to keep you amused. An old lover wanders back, health improves, money comes through really interesting risks, and the libido takes you by surprise. You certainly won't be bored. But this week is about finding time to relax and love your life and staying calm. Your poor body needs a break, and so does that insane mind. Just behave for a little while. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my little feather boa. What do you really believe in? What is your life purpose? You're asking all those questions now and dashing about like a loony looking for answers. Remember, this isn't about one person giving you the right answer. It's about slowly discovering what's right for you. You take your time, you enjoy the ride, and you don't expect to find all the answers written on a serviette in some dingy corner. These searches can take a lifetime, and in between, you'll want to have an actual life. So for a start, the social life is about to pick up. Say yes to everything. The career needs some really focused attention if you're hoping to make all those changes. Write down all those fabulously creative ideas. All you need to do is put the energy out there. The universe will handle the rest. It's true. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little caterpillar, are you sulking? How about a new car? Or, even better, a new nose? The planets are begging you to invest in yourself. And don't worry about the money either, it's already on its way. Your career is taking itself to new dimensions, as is your life, incidentally. The only decision needed here is about how many changes to make in one go. As in, how much transformation can you actually deal with at once? The love thing, of course, is a temporary no-go, so no point wasting energy there. Hold off on important love choices until you feel a lot clearer about your motives. But career choices are coming thick and fast. Grab them before they disappear. There's huge money to be made. And don't forget to share. You know what you're like. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little chestnut, isn't this fantastic? You're bold and fearless, and your confidence has returned in spades, thank God. For a moment there, you thought you might have to bury yourself in a hole. No more of that. This is a week of action and passion. If you're love hunting, get dressed. The planets of instant attraction are following you around. If you're already committed to someone, do something wild to reignite the flames, and quickly. Suffice to say, you're not in a very responsible mood, and you could easily do something you seriously regret. So be careful with those mad choices. Also, there's money out there, but only if you're willing to play the game. You know what that means? Slobbering all over the big cheeses, combing your hair, you know, boring things, but all in a good cause. You know how to be charming. You can do it. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little toasted bun. Write out that shopping list. Figure out what you really want and start visualizing yourself surrounded by all the new goodies. This is an important time. You could lose your shirt, certainly, or you could acquire a whole new wardrobe. The words instant billionaire are on the table for the next few months at least. So go ahead and take some mad, calculated risks. Prosperity is all around you in the lives of family, lovers, friends, anyone who touches your golden sleeve, really. You, meanwhile, of course, are asking yourself why. Never mind that. The deeper questions are pushing you to explore your dark and interesting side. Keep digging. You'll unearth an energy that'll keep you entertained for the rest of your days. There's much more in that head than even you had guessed. That's it for Capricorn. Thank you, fabulous creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. If you'd like to subscribe, just press the button. It's free. And if you have any interesting thoughts, and I know you do, send me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. You have a great week. Remind yourself every 5 minutes just how amazing you are. And give yourself permission to succeed. It's important. Bye now.